All right, guys. Brandon Lewin from Lewin Media. What's up? How's it going? How's it hanging? We're going to talk about today how to sell more online leads. All right, so perhaps you're getting leads from online. Perhaps you want to get leads online, which is fantastic. But the first thing you got to understand is really the keys to selling them, because anyone can really draw them in. I mean, heck, anybody, a caveman, can draw them in, or a cave person can, I want to be PC, but they can draw them in. That is great. We do that all the time for clients. We draw them in, but it's about how do you close them? How do you sell them? How do you close them? So we're going to talk about that. And there's some key aspects. It's not like, oh yeah, this is like you're like Buffini, or like other people like are gonna get referrals, or any of these other people. No. This is different. This is how do you combine actual sales with technology, and how to utilize your time more efficiently to close this stuff. So I'm gonna share with you first and foremost. Number one, calendar. What does that mean? Well, you should be using an online calendar. There's free tools out there. I love Calendly. There's Schedule Once. There's a lot of them out there. You can use them. There's some free versions. There's paid versions, whatever you want. But the point is that you use an online calendar. Online calendar, what does that do? Well, you get to let people pick their own times to schedule a call with you. And that makes your life a lot easier. Also, how does that help? It's all about qualification. You're qualifying them. If they're saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to take time to schedule time to talk with you, then guess what? They really want to talk with you. And what we're finding is that about 50% of the time, actually in some cases much higher, but I'm going to be on the safe side to say about 50% of the time, anybody that schedules a call with you will show up. If they do not, though, you will be able to contact them and reschedule another time. We have a client down in Tampa. They're doing this. They're using an online calendar. And it doesn't just mean like right after they sign up to talk with you that they're going to schedule time. This might be a little bit of a longer nurture, but you're still pointing them to the online calendar. They see that 100% of the time, the people who schedule that time, they're responsive. They're going to reschedule with them if they're not able to make the call right away. So it's key to have this online calendar. It further qualifies people, and it sets up a time, and you already know all you really have to do then at that point is get there and talk with them and build a relationship. So number two, when it comes down to it, you need to take the time to discover what these people are going through, whether they're buyers or sellers. This is some simple, basic one-on-one selling, but it's consultative selling. Find out what their needs are, what they're looking for. Ask them what they're looking for as a realtor. What are their priorities? Build a relationship. Find out a little bit more about them. What we're finding is that people who take that time to really talk with them, to have a conversation, to build that relationship, that's the people that close the deal. Anyone that's looking at this as a transactional situation, you're not going to close that many deals. You could close deals, but you're going to close at a very low percentage. Build a relationship, talk with them. And then also, something in here is be resourceful. 80% of America right now has bad credit. They're not going to have the best credit in the world. And this is the plain and simple truth. Will they have money? Yes. A lot of people with bad credit actually have money and they can put money down. But they need better credit to get better rates. So be resourceful. Have a credit repair person that you can refer them to. If you don't know somebody, we can help you out, put you in the right direction. Have a mortgage person that's willing to work with somebody who doesn't have a 620 credit score or better. I can't tell you how many times that I've talked to mortgage people who are like, oh, I only want to work with 620. Screw that. Then you're looking at this as at the small game, because anyone who has that credit score is going to go shopping around. So what do you need to do? Well, you need to focus on other people. And if they have a lower credit score, you know what? Help them out. Because if you help them out, guess what that happens? They build up loyalty. They love you. They praise you. Oh my God, this person's so amazing. Ah! And they scream that everywhere, all over the place. On the internet, they're going to put it on social media. They're going to blast it all over Facebook. They're going to tweet about it. They're going to Instagram. They're They're like, oh my God, they're amazing. We finally got our house. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, that's what they're going to do. And you are going to be on the tail end of that getting referrals. You're going to be like, oh my God, I have so many referrals. Where are they coming from? I can't handle all this. Oh my God, I need you. You over there. You need to become an agent with me because I have so many referrals. I don't know what to do with it. Ah! That's how it's going to turn out. And if you want that kind of excitement and partying going on, then you need to be resourceful. Think long game. Long game, my friends. All right, third one. You need to be able to pull them in. What I meant by pulling them in is that, yes, you can get them calendar. Yes, you can do the discovery. Yes, pretty much anyone can close a deal as long as you're doing a really good job. The thing is you got to pull them in the correct way. So this is kind of like it almost starts off here at the top. You might almost want to put this up here in the top. It doesn't have to be number one, but it's pulling them in. What do I mean by that? But when you talk to people, when you're drawing them in, identify who exactly you want to work with. Niches, and there's a lot of different ways to define what your niche is, but it's helpful from a sales and marketing perspective. So when you pull them in, you want to draw them in with the right content. You want to have the right message, talk to them the right way. Like, listen, I've been working in the industry for 10 years. I've seen it all. I've seen it. I've seen some crazy shit that you might not ever want to see, but I've seen it. And if I've seen it, I can guarantee I can help you out. You know what else? I've helped clients. Clients walked in the door. They say, I want this house. We made them an offer. We were the third lowest offer out of 5. Right there at the bottom. Guess what? Still got them the house. Didn't have to pay a penny more. You know why? Because I am the shit. You don't necessarily have to say that to them, but you have to set your value proposition and how you work with people. Pull them in, set that standard and that qualification up front. So when you're talking to them and you're discovering them, they already know what you're about. You know what else you can do with pulling them in? Educate them. Right here. See what I'm doing to you? I'm educating, helping you out. Guess what? You know who's going to love you? Who's going to love me? It's you. And you know who's going to love you? Is the person you educate. Share some information, value, stuff that people don't necessarily see. People who aren't realtors don't see behind the curtains. They don't know the stuff you guys have to deal with. So help them understand what you go through for them to bend over backwards. The next time you run into an obstacle, write it down. Next time a client asks you a question that's a really good question, write it down. Share that information. Don't hold it back. Share everything. All right, listen. I hope this was really helpful. And I guarantee that if you follow those qualifications right there, you will close a lot more deals and you'll be a lot more successful with online leads. Heck, this can translate to offline leads too. It doesn't really matter. But again, my name is Brandon Lewin from Lewin Media. And if you find this helpful, we can help you actually get the leads to come in here. I'm more than happy to talk with you about that. If you're interested, contact me, click the link below, or go to the website, and we'll set up a time to talk. Love to find out a little bit more about you, what your situation is, where you are, what you need help with, if you need help, and if we can help you at all. I'd love the opportunity to do that. So I love realtors, I love you guys, and yeah, talk to you soon. All right, peace.